Welcome, everyone, to the third episode of the Buck and Ryan Show, a weekly podcast where we talk about all kinds of nerd shit. I'm your host, Buck, and with me is my co-host, Ryan.
What's up, guys?
For those of you who are new, we're going to start off by talking about recent news that mattered to us over the week. Not a lot this week, but don't worry about it. Then Ryan and I each have a topic we've chosen to discuss. Maybe you'll like them, maybe you won't. After that, we have a haphazard hypothetical to attempt. It's a little game we do. Timestamps are on the screen, so if you don't seem interested in a certain segment, just go ahead and skip on ahead. And now on to our first segment, the news. Hit me with a beat, Ryan. News, it's time for the news, time for the news. Woo, news time.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, Ryan, the first thing on our list is Spider-Man PS4. We still got Spider-Man this week. No set photos.
Not this week.
But the video game has revealed the 3 next suits to be launched with the next DLC. The first episode in the City That Never Sleeps, called The Heist. It deals with Black Cat, and I assume there's a lot more there. They've said that there's more collectibles, more side quests. There's 2 more trophies because there's a new difficulty.
You really gotta get those.
I think it's ultimate difficulty or it's
something like that.
It's some big difficulty. There's a trophy for beating it for that, and then there's a trophy for beating New Game Plus, which they've added today. Today being Friday, yesterday being the day
October
that this is
19th.
on YouTube. It has launched. New Game Plus. So the way that this works, Ryan, the way that the New Game Plus works is if you go to your save files at the very beginning of the game, when you load your save files, it'll have your 100% one at the top. It'll give you an option to press square to create a New Game Plus save.
Okay.
Which it then makes let's say you only have one save. You have one save and it's your 100%, you've done it. It'll create a second save in the second save slot. At 0%, you're still level 50. It'll carry over all of your
everything?
I don't know 100%. I haven't done it yet. I should go and do it. I'm waiting for one particular suit that is not coming yet, but it will come soon.
Hopefully, it will.
I want to play the whole game over in that suit. It's my goal. But as far as I know, you're still level 50. I know that for sure. So if you're level 50 and you 100%ed it, you'll start over at level 50.
Okay.
I don't know if it gets. I don't know if it's you have to get all the collectibles again. I don't know.
It's probably you have to go collectibles. There's probably a little bit more quests.
I think it's because it goes back to 0%. So I think you have to go. I think there's no new things, but you have to go do everything again. But everything's harder because everything's scaled to you, and it will scale up again. I believe you can then take your level 50 character up to a higher level. I may be wrong on that.
That'd be cool.
Probably am wrong. I don't think so. But that'd be cool if you could then go from 50 to 100.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking cool.
That'd be fucking awesome.
But if that doesn't tickle your fancy, there's a whole new story coming out on the 23rd of October, very, very soon, featuring Black Cat. You're finally going to get to figure out the whole deal with her, 'cause she was leaving you fucking clues in the actual game.
Yeah.
And it seems, I bought the deluxe edition, so it comes with the City That Never Sleeps DLC, so I get all 3 as they come out.
Oh, shit.
So it's not that big a deal to me. Although then again, I did pay $85 for that.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
It's worth it. It is worth it.
Only 25 more.
But I do still feel like it's a little bit upsetting that there's a part in the game that gets resolved in what is essentially paid DLC if you didn't get the deluxe edition. But either way, you pay for it because you're paying extra. You're not paying the $59.99 for the game.
Yeah.
So that's a bit upsetting to me, but I hear that there's so many other things there that it makes it
worth it.
It makes it worth it, and I don't know. It doesn't. They did say that it's not something that they were making for the game, and then they cut it out, and then just made it for DLC. This is not. This wasn't planned for the story. They came up with it after everything.
That's cool.
So from the trailers, you don't really get that feeling, but they have said that you'll feel it when you're playing it and you see what you get and all that stuff.
Okay.
One of the things that you will get, Ryan, is 3 new spider suits. Don't know how you're gonna get them. Don't know when you're gonna get them. Well, I know the date you're gonna get them, but when in the story of the new DLC, you will get them. Maybe they'll all just be able to unlock from the beginning, and you just need to get more points.
keep going.
Okay.
Sorry, I just had a fucking mind bender in my head.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to know about it now that you fucking
No,
went off.
just keep on going. I can
Okay.
save it. I can save
Okay,
it.
you can save it. Okay. So, the 3 suits that they've announced. The first one being Scarlet Spider, but what's his fucking name? Kane Parker, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Kane Parker, that is it. So the red and black, the black head with the red eyes, and
Which is cool. I like it.
red kind of full bottom with
Yeah.
the black logo on the front. I like it, although I have a small grudge with that costume because in the Amazing Spider-Man 1 game, which was actually very, very fun. The movie was not very good, but the game was very fun. The best Spider-Man game prior to fucking this new one coming out. This new one's the best
Okay.
Spider-Man game. Amazing Spider-Man I thought was really good. The only thing it could have done better was the web slinging could have been more physics-based, which it wasn't.
Yeah.
But that's not a big gripe to me. I get some gripe to other people who liked like Spider-Man 2 on the PS2,
Yeah,
which
I
I
get
did.
that.
I played the fuck out of that. But that's not that important to me as
Yeah,
just like the
it's not
game
the
being
most.
fun and there being shit to do, which there was so much shit to do in that first Amazing Spider-Man game. One of the things that you couldn't do was wear the original Scarlet Spider costume because they just had the Kane Parker Scarlet Spider costume. So that costume always kind of pissed me off because it kept me from being the Scarlet Spider in one of my favorite Spider-Man games. So that upset me a little bit. But it's cool to see it here. It has some cool little like details in it. There's some like patterns in the sewing of it. It looks really cool. The second one is a custom made from Insomniac that have designed this themselves.
Okay.
Suit. It's okay. I like that it's like a shiny. I like the shiny suits.
Yeah. They're nice.
The Parker Industries suit from the game. I never imagined it being shiny when I read it in the comics, but seeing it all shiny and shit looks really fucking cool.
True.
So I like that. I like the shiny aspect of that. And then the third one you have is Spider-Man UK or Spider UK, whatever it was called.
Okay.
So it's the blue suit with the Union Jack on it. It's the whole thing.
So
Cool. Very cool.
I agree.
I don't want to beat a fucking dead horse because that's what this sounds like, Ryan. This is the sound of beating a dead horse. But
Scared.
where the fuck is my Raimi
The
suit?
third DLC.
Where the fuck is my
Third
Raimi
DLC.
suit? I don't want to fucking wait
Yeah,
till this.
you're gonna
I
fucking
don't want
have
to fucking
to.
wait till December, Ryan. I want my
what I'm
Raimi suit. I want to
That's my
fucking.
guess.
I just want it. I'm one of those fucking bitches on the internet that's just, I want the Raimi suit! God damn it! What the fuck? Although I don't think the game is fucking a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And even if we never, ever, ever, ever get the Raimi suit, I will still keep that stance that game is the best Spider-Man game ever.
Yeah.
Although it would be the best Spider-Man game ever, if that makes any kind of sense to you.
Yeah.
If it fucking
best
had
best.
the Raimi suit. That's all I fucking need, dude. That's
So-
all I want.
My mind bender earlier from it was I was thinking of the suits because I knew it was coming up, and I was thinking, so what if in part of the story, you know how they said that they know that you can feel that they just threw it together after,
Yeah.
like everything was already wrapped up. What if he goes to fucking UK? What if he goes to London real quick?
It's true.
What if he goes to London and then dresses up as the Spider-Man UK suit just to fucking police some people?
True.
there?
What if that's where Black Cat is?
Ooh, what if he has to go
What if
chase
there's
her
like a
there? What if
whole-
what if she's robbing a museum there?
Yeah, what if there's like a whole little side mission where you're in like a tiny little map of like a little area of London
Yeah,
and you just deal with that.
that would be
Where
cool
you're
as
just robbing
fuck.
the British Museum. That'd be fucking dope. I've been there. I can actually like play somewhere I've been because I've never been to New York.
I think that would be dope
Dude,
as fuck.
we should go to New York. This is on topic as fuck. We should go to New York and like take a bunch of Spidey pics. Anyways, you have anything else to say about Spider-Man, Ryan? Because I think we kind of encapsulated most of that.
I think we're good on it for that. Because
To wrap
it's almost
everything
here.
up, 3 new suits coming October 23rd. With the
23rd.
new DLC, He Never Sleeps. I believe it's $10 if you haven't gotten the Deluxe Edition.
Which
If you
is
got the
not
Deluxe
bad.
Edition, you're going to get it no matter what.
So,
Other than that, New Game Plus
New
launched
Game Plus today.
Today, the 19th. No.
Yeah.
The 19th. Holy
Yep,
shit.
the 19th.
I don't know why I thought it was the 20th, but tomorrow will be the day this launches will be the 20th.
Yes.
But
so hello,
anyways,
future.
dating shit. Next topic, Ryan. Not topic, but next thing in the news. The Joker movie had a little set photo. Would you call it a leak, or did they?
Yes.
Okay, it's a leak.
It's a leak.
Someone got photos of a what looks to be near perfect replica of the 1966 Batmobile. Yes, the 1955 Ford Futura Batmobile.
I mean, there is some different things about it that you can definitely tell in the front of it. Like, you can tell it's basically like that, but just slightly different in some places. Just to kind of fix it up a little bit, I feel.
That it's just like, this is the feel of it. I think they just like that look of the Batmobile, and they're just gonna
which I do too.
Fuck yeah! I think it's my
Jarvis,
favorite.
Don't bite my toe.
That's what Jarvis does, man. He bites
sorry
your
for interrupting, man. He just totally chomped my toe.
He bites your toes, man. That's what he does. But
Demon.
It's cool. It makes me wonder, like, okay, what the fuck does this mean?
Yeah.
Is it they just made a Batmobile that kind of look like the '66 one, just because they like it, or
I think that's
does
the
it have
aesthetic
does it
of
have
the
something
movie.
to do with the story? Like, is this secretly like in continuity with the 1960s? Like, okay, we've seen. I've always joked about, like, what if they brought back '89 Batman? They do like Batman Beyond, like that'd be fucking cool. They never really brought back like an old like superhero thing. That'd be fucking dope. What the fuck if they just like, fuck it, we're bringing back the '66 Batman, and we're gonna do side stories around that in that era that don't involve Batman. So you don't have to see Batman at all. There's no, as far as I know, there's no Batman in the Joker movie. No one's cast as Batman.
There's Thomas Wayne.
Yeah, there's Thomas Wayne.
So Thomas Wayne is still alive. So if anything, Bruce Wayne is fucking
a
young
child.
As fuck. Yeah, he's still
but
young.
There's a fucking Batmobile, Ryan.
Dude, what's happening?
Exactly. Well, I think there's gonna be a major time jump.
Yeah, they could be in the he could be Thomas Wayne in the beginning of the movie getting killed and all
yeah,
that shit.
Or,
yeah.
or,
what am I thinking?
What
of
if,
course they're gonna do a fucking flashback
dude, okay,
shit.
If even if you let's say they just needed someone to like be on posters, like old posters in magazines and like a picture on the wall in Wayne Manor and shit, they would still cast someone.
True, very true.
Like they would still be a cast member. They might not show. They might also try to do what '89 Batman did and say that the Joker is the one that killed the Waynes, which I don't like. I think it's kind of bullshit, and it makes the Joker seem old as fuck compared to Batman's fighting some old fucking dusty ass clown. Like not that funny to like not that fucking fun to me. Funny. It's not funny at all either. The Joker should be fucking funny. But I am curious of the implications of that because I'm super skeptical now of everything DC. Like
same with me.
So skeptical. I don't trust a single fucking thing. Shazam looks cool and it worries me. Aquaman looks good and that worries me. Wonder Woman 84 looks good and that worries me. Because you know what else looked good? Justice League. You know what else looked good? Batman v Superman. But you know what wasn't good? Batman v Superman and Justice League, Ryan. So I don't know what the fuck to believe. Because
but then again, Wonder Woman looked dope and became dope.
Yeah, exactly. So, see, that's the thing. I thought Wonder Woman looked okay, and it was better than expected. So that's the thing. They should just make all their trailers like, oh, this is going to be okay. That way, your expectations are low, and you go in like, oh, fuck. Because I'm going to tell you a story, Ryan. I'm going to tell you a story. 2011, there's a little movie coming out called Green Lantern. Coming up to that movie, I was like, this is going to be fucking garbage. This is going to be complete and utter garbage. I'm only seeing this because I love Green Lantern as a character, and I want to see what they do. But I had no faith in anything because it looked garbage from the trailers. Everything sounded garbage. Like the only thing that was the saving grace for me was like, well, maybe Ryan Reynolds can at least be good because I like Ryan Reynolds. And I came out of Green Lantern with a fucking smile on my face because I went into that movie so ready for shit.
That you came out not with
and
that?
Like I went into the movie expecting diarrhea, hot, fiery diarrhea, and I got a very, very nicely passing turd.
I was gonna say you just kind of
like
got a fart.
No, it was a turd. It was still a turd, and it passed. It just passed really nicely. It was smooth. When it hit the water didn't jump back up and hit your butthole. It was perfect. It was a perfect shit. And I was happy as fuck, dude. I was happy as fuck. I was like, this is great. This is fucking great. This is fucking great. But that's only because I went into that movie expecting complete and utter garbage. Imagining if I had went into that movie like, holy fuck, this is gonna be dope. Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern. And then that's what most people probably went into the movie as. And that's why it didn't do great. But
True.
That's a little side story. You can take with that knowledge what you will. But lower your expectations a little bit because sometimes a shitty movie seems a lot better in retrospective when you're like,
except Justice League.
Yeah, that's true. I went in expecting shit, and I got shit. So, Although it was kind of like I went in expecting
utter shit, but
I went
you got
I went in expecting not hot fiery diarrhea, but just like it's a bit wet, it's a bit little slippery, and kind of like burns your butthole after a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Batman vs Superman mad, to where it's not bad, but it's like
but that's exactly what I got. Was like an okay poop that was a little bit burning after. That's exactly what I expected, and what I got was exactly with Justice League. So I don't know what the fuck to expect with this Joker movie, Ryan, to bring it all back together.
I'm ready, man.
But
I think they have a good track record for the next movies.
We'll see.
That's my opinion.
Anyways, one more little DC tidbit of news. It's a sad one. Well, not really, because this movie ain't fucking happening anyways. But they deleted the Flash movie.
God damn it.
Now, you're probably thinking, okay, when was this movie scheduled to come out? I looked it up, Ryan. This movie was scheduled to come out in late 2019.
Oh, shit.
That was
like
the original
like a November slot?
Originally. It was originally going to start filming in December, come out around November-ish. Then it got pushed to 2020. That was a couple fucking months ago it was a couple months ago with that whole director shakeup again. It's been delayed again. So now you're thinking, okay, well, it got delayed to early 2020, so it's late 2020. No, 2021. Year I don't even think we're ever going to fucking get to, Ryan. They're planning movies for it.
Dude,
Marvel can do it because Marvel knows what the fuck they're doing, but DC don't know what the fuck they're doing. They better slow their fucking roll.
Yeah.
2021, I ain't going to fucking see your goddamn movies in 2021 if the movies leading up to 2021 are fucking garbage.
Yeah.
I will low-key sign off. I never thought it would ever come to it, Ryan, but I'm so goddamn close to just ending it, Ryan. Not my life, but fucking my relationship with DC, because I don't fucking know, dude.
I think that
make a Flash movie or don't make a fucking Flash movie. Like, figure it out.
I think these 3 movies will be able to pull fans back in. I think these next 3 movies slated, Aquaman, I think will pull some people in. I think Shazam's definitely going to pull some people in, and Wonder Woman 2, of course, is going to pull some people in. That's a strong.
This is the thing, though, Ryan. This is the thing. I think they're past having to pull people in. There's no more pulling people in. They have to keep people from leaving. So, the focusing on getting a bunch of new people might low-key be their downfall, because it seems to be what they're trying to do every single fucking movie.
Yeah.
Is
like
please these hardcore fans and newbies. And I honestly think you can't fucking do...
You can't.
You can't do both. You can't do one without sacrificing something for the other one.
You'd have to do it like Iron Man did. That's what you'd have to do.
Yeah, honestly.
Is there anything else up on the... That's kind of like a short little news thing that we just got, because... Fuck, man, that movie's never going to come out. Ever.
Is it? Yeah, I'm like, is the movie actually going to fucking come out? Like, is it?
Probably not.
But you know what is coming out, Ryan?
What?
It's DC. Something's coming out that's DC, Ryan.
Oh.
The only problem is it ain't a fucking movie, but that's okay because it's fucking golden goodies. Golden goodies from this fucking CW, Ryan. Golden goodies from the fucking W. We got golden tickets, and they're beautiful. I'm looking at them, and they're shiny, and they're awesome. So the new crossover is happening, Ryan, and they're going balls to the fucking wall.
Oh, shit.
It's Elseworlds.
Elseworlds.
Literally called Elseworlds with the fucking Elseworlds logo where it's all curled around that fucking star. Holy shit. First off, you just needed to tell me that, and I will watch it on air. Not pirate it. Not fucking watch it on, like, the DC All Access, where the fuck that app is. I will watch it as it fucking airs.
It's up soon.
But then they're like, oh, yeah? How about this motherfucker? Black Suit Superman.
Oh, shit.
The movies wouldn't do it. We're doing it.
Yeah,
Go fuck yourself, Zack Snyder. Go fuck yourself.
With that, Elseworlds also bringing in Batwoman. And also switching the Flash and the Green Arrow, with Barry Allen being Green Arrow and fucking Oliver Queen being fucking Flash. Like, that's cool as fuck. It's going so crazy. I love it.
Ready. What the fuck?
I love the dude, I don't care. I love the CW.
Like,
it's corny.
Yeah.
But it's fucking
it's
great.
teen drama. Like,
it's a teen drama channel, and it's good for it.
So what?
They cater to
You know what's kind of good about that teen drama, Ryan? I'm an adult, but you know what the fuck I believe in more than anything in the goddamn world? Barry and Iris.
I believe in Barry's love for Iris.
I believe in Barry and Iris so goddamn much that I'm like, if anything happened, like when they were doing Savitar and shit, I was like, no. I was losing my fucking mind.
And for a teen drama, these are fucking good performances. Like the dude that plays Joe, fucking great. Like in the parts where he I forgot what exactly part it was. It was when he thought Iris died. And he starts like breaking down. I was like,
when he was on top of the building,
man.
yeah, dude.
I was like, fuck, no. But dude, I think they did a really good job doing their TV shows. I think they're building them up really well.
Some of them are here like I don't watch Arrow.
I don't watch Arrow, but I will tune in every once in a while to watch an episode because they're good.
I watched the crossover ones. Like I like looked up some fucking
like
Reddit timeline so I can like watch everything. Cause I don't watch Black Lightning.
I don't either.
I don't watch Legends of Tomorrow.
It's just actually kind of fucking fun.
I hear that.
It's like Doctor Who.
No, exactly. I hear that, but like, I just don't like. There's nothing enough there for me.
I like Captain Cold.
Yeah, like, but
he dies.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. They have Adam and shit, but like, I don't give a fuck about Adam. I don't give a fuck about Captain Cold. I don't give a fuck about Firestorm. I don't give a fuck about those characters, dude.
Yeah.
I know, like, they did fucking Vandal Savage, dude, but like, I don't care enough. I love Vandal Savage, and that's a great fucking story when he's doing Legion of Doom and fighting the Justice League, but when he's fighting the Atom, it doesn't sound that interesting to me.
Yeah, I get that.
But
I think you kind of get over that hump,
to me,
though.
At this point, Ryan, I think we're in a renaissance of the CW, where before they weren't able to do we're not able to do Batman, we're not able to do Superman or Wonder Woman because they're on the movies and we're gonna keep ourselves separate. Yeah, we have Flash, but like, it's different. I think with this, they have Superman now. They have Superman. Like, people forget that they can. There's nothing stopping them from doing the characters that are big in the movies because they did Superman. So there will be a Batman. It will happen.
Yes.
I am fucking ready. I don't think it's gonna be Batman centric, but you know what it's gonna fucking be? We're gonna get him and Batwoman.
Of course.
Hopefully, or some sort of form of him. Maybe even if it's just on a fucking hologram or something, or he shows up for one episode.
Yeah.
Fine. But it's got to be something. You can't give me that and not give me Batman. But I guarantee you they'll probably do like something with Robin or Nightwing, and that will be really big with Batman. So they don't have to do. So they can have a character that has the teen drama bit bullshit, but they're not teen drama of fighting Batman.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I think that's what they're going to end up doing. That makes total sense to me. You can teen drama Nightwing. I get it. He is Dick Grayson. He has a fucking social life. Like, so did Terry McGinnis. Like,
true.
So you can have there's no teen drama bullshit with fucking Joe in the Flash.
True.
So you have Batman just be that character.
Yeah.
Have him be Joe.
That'd be cool as fuck. I really like the way that the CW does all of their shit because there's actual build up to their storylines. They do big name storylines in their shows, and I really love the fucking Arrow when he's in the Flash. And every time he's in the Flash, I look at him like, okay, that's the Green Arrow.
Every time Green Arrow shows up in a crossover of the Flash, or anytime I ever see him, I'm like, fuck, man, I should watch Arrow. I never do, but every time I see him,
it's kind of boring.
Well, yeah, I know. I think I watched the first half of the first season.
It's kind of like, but you have to get over that hump. But season 2, you have to get over too.
People tell me the hump is the first 2 seasons, and I'm like, I can't start a fucking show in the third season. I mean, I guess I can. I mean, that's what I'll do, man. I'll just start season 3 and see what the fuck happens.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like, I know comics, so I could probably fucking figure it out. I'm not a fucking idiot.
Yeah. But I'm really glad the way they're going with it because, like, they're like balls to the wall now. They can do it. They have Batwoman, Ruby Rose,
dude,
fucking
okay.
Like, shit, man.
She don't even look like Ruby Rose. That's how dope it looks. Like, I'm in.
She looks like and she can kick some ass.
Okay, we should have the picture up with us, but we fucking don't. She has the fucking hair, right?
Yes.
That big old hair coming out the back.
Uh-huh.
Fuck yes.
Dude, I'm so in for that shit.
The only thing I'm kind of like is I don't like that her suit's all black, but Batwoman in the comics suit's all black, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like all my Bat family wearing their fucking gray and a little bit darky blues.
Yeah.
Or gray and black if you don't want to do the fucking blue, that's fine. No one has done the fucking blue yet, Ryan. I want that to be my Batman. My Batman's gonna be the gray and the dark blue. Mark my fucking words, when I get Batman, I will have you, Batman. I'm gonna be the new Batman villain, dude. And
right,
with that, Ryan,
is that the end?
that's the end of the news.
Whoa.
It's slow week this week.
Very slow.
That's all we got. But on to our next segment, my topic. Hit me with a beat, Ryan. Buck's got a topic. Buck's got a topic. It's coming. Buck's got a topic. Buck's got a topic, and he's bringing it to you. Buck's bringing you a topic tonight. Perfect, dude. Perfect.
It was great.
So my topic has been a surprise to you, Ryan. You don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
I'm excited.
Are you ready?
Come on, give it to me.
It's a movie.
Oh.
We're talking about one single movie. Not anything revolving around other movies around the movie, but we're just doing one singular movie tonight, Ryan.
Okay.
It is what is quite possibly my favorite movie of all time.
Oh.
That I always tell myself, well, this is my favorite movie. This is my favorite movie. But really, honestly, I can't lie to myself, Ryan. My favorite movie of all time is Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
so
ready.
we're just going to talk about Episode 3 for a bit because I feel like it gets
We're gonna need longer.
it gets too much flack, Ryan. It gets too much fucking flack.
It really
does.
does.
I understand. People don't like the fucking prequels, but get over it. They're kids' movies.
Honestly,
they don't need to be.
Episode 3 isn't really too much of a kid's movie.
That shit gets dark as fuck.
They're like, oh.
But still,
People are growing up
I
with
watched
the
that shit when I
series.
was 10 years old, and that shit was my life, Ryan. That shit was my life.
Dude, it's so good.
2005. Let's see. 2005 I was 9, and if it came out in May, I was 10. I just turned 10.
Oh
So I was
shit.
10 years old, Ryan. I've only been on the fucking planet for a goddamn decade. I don't know dick, dude. I don't know shit. But you know what I'm about to know? Star Wars. Because that is what introduced me to Star Wars. That was my first Star Wars movie. Was Star Wars Episode 3. My friend was I remember this so vividly, Ryan. We're walking. I'm fucking 9 years old. This is, let's see, 13 years ago.
Yeah,
I still remember
about
this.
that.
I still remember this so vividly that if I could recreate it in some fucking video game, it would, and you could test it with like my actual, like with what actually happened, like go back in time and see it. This would be it, dude. So we're walking down our street. I'm walking from my house to his house.
Okay.
And I'm walking on one of the neighbors' houses. Like they have like the brick path on the outside because their house is kind of raised up. So I'm walking on that, balancing and shit. And he mentioned Star Wars to my friend Donovan, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" I don't know Star Wars. I didn't say fuck because I didn't curse back then. But
What
I
the
was
heck
like,
is that?
no, I was just like, what's Star Wars? And my friend's like, "You never seen Star Wars?" I'm like, "No, I've never. What? I don't know what you're talking about." And so he goes, "Well, good thing we're going to my house." And so we go to his house, and he had somehow, it wasn't even out yet on DVD, but he had a DVD of Episode 3.
Oh shit.
And I'm sorry. This is bad. That comes later. But he had Episode 2 on DVD, and he just showed me, and he's like, "This is Episode 2. The new one's coming out." It had just come out like the week before, whatever the fuck. He's like, you need to go see it. He already fucking saw it.
Yeah.
He's like, you need to go see it. So I went home and I was like, "Dad, Star Wars is new Star Wars. I want to go see the new Star Wars." And like secretly, he never really fucking told me, and it still doesn't even really talk about it. But he fucking loved Star Wars when he was a kid, and so he was like, "Yeah, we'll go see Star Wars." So Dad took me to go see Episode 3, and that was the first Star Wars I ever saw. And that shit was my fucking life. He had gotten, like, my friend, like, a couple weeks after that happened, had gotten, like, somehow a almost perfect quality copy of Episode 3. The only thing was it was squished just a little bit.
That's fine.
Just a little bit. Just
That's
a little bit. Everything kind of looked a little squished. But that was it. And we were watching it, and like, at his house, we watched that shit over and over and over and over. And I remember I got it the day it came out because I told Mom, like, "You gotta fucking get it. It's coming out on DVD. It comes out on DVD today, Mom. You gotta get it." And she went and got it. I picked me up from fucking school. 5th grade picked me up, and I was like, "Oh, fucking
Start.
No, it was 3rd grade. Holy fuck, Ryan, that was 3rd grade.
Fuck.
It was 3rd grade.
Damn.
Anyways,
Long time.
that leads up to just why I think that's my favorite movie. That's why I think it's I think it's my favorite movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get that. It's the sentimental value.
Yeah, there's that nostalgia where every time I see anything of every time I see any scene from Episode 3, there's multiple pieces from my past that I can pull from of like I remember watching this part then. There are parts that I still remember watching in the theater.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Yoda.
That's cool.
I remember seeing Yoda slam the guards up against the wall in the theater. I remember the opening, like, Starfighter chase.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
I remember Grievous's shooting with eyes. Like those specific parts, like memories, I still have from when I was fucking 10. When I was fucking 10, Ryan.
Okay, but now the real question: what's your favorite scene?
My favorite scene in Episode 3. Honestly, it's a very, very not. There's no action here. Oh, there's a little bit. There's action leading up to it.
Okay.
It's where Obi-Wan and Anakin crash into the Invisible Hand, Grievous's ship, at the very beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
This shows how much I know about it. I know what the fucking name of the ship is. It's the Invisible Hand. So they fucking go through it.
It's not invisible.
And they pop out and they take out a bunch of fucking droids.
Yeah.
And there's just this banter and this like rapport between Obi-Wan and Anakin that I actually genuinely feel like they are brothers and they have this bond.
Yeah.
That
I can really feel like he's
like they love they don't like love each other, but they
brotherly
love.
It's
brotherly love each other. They are actually like
they
good
die
with
for
each other. They know each other. They do all this.
They take
they
care
have
of each
had
other.
experience with each other before. Because literally they pop out, they do their fucking shit, fucking talking to R2, telling R2 to do shit, and he's like, "What's our next move?" And they're joking, "Spring the trap," and they go up there and they fucking take out Count Dooku, and like that scene. I guess I'm gonna count just the opening from the moment the crawl opens to
the moment it crashes
Coruscant to the moment they crash down on Coruscant.
Okay,
that's so Star Wars to me. You get space battle, lightsaber fight, tempting between dark side and light sides of the Force, and then just epicness.
Yeah. So I have two contenders for me.
Okay.
And you might be able to help me choose. So one is just the whole commencing of Order 66 is the most powerful thing. One of the most powerful things I've ever seen in a Star Wars movie. Which is it's so sad, and just seeing him go in, and then the whole when he lights up the saber in front of all the fucking little Padawan kids, and I'm just like, bro, what are you doing, Anakin? No. And then the second one is, of course, the battle of Anakin versus Obi-Wan. That is so good, and yes, the CGI is funky at times, but that's because it's a fucking old movie. It's older movie. It's a
I think it looks fun.
It's a young 2000s. It's a mid 2000s movie. What do you expect?
I think it looks fun. I think the worst.
Daredevil came out a few years before.
I think the time that scene looks at its worst is just when they're standing and talking right before they fight. Once they're fighting, that shit looks good.
Oh, dude, it looks so good.
But I'll tell you right now which one of those scenes is better. So you have the Fall of the Jedi Order, which sad. But you have the fall of who was destined to be the chosen one.
Yeah. It's fucking powerful.
You have a mentor and his apprentice at the oddest of odds to the point to where it's duel to the death now.
Yeah.
And you can if you watch that scene, people always go, like, why the fuck are they fighting for fucking 8 minutes? Fucking one kill the other one.
Fucking kill each other.
No, that's the thing. If you watch how they fight. Anakin is constantly offense, and Obi-Wan is constantly defense.
Yeah.
He even up to the point to where they have fallen off that big lava fucking waterfall and they're floating on the thing. He still tries to tell him, like,
come on, bro.
Anakin Chancellor Palpatine is evil. Like, he's still trying to fucking get him back. That's why that fucking fight goes on for so long, because it's one. If they were both people fighting for fucking just going full offense, Obi-Wan would fucking win hands down. Because sorry, Anakin, but you're not that fucking good. Because obviously your jump should have been better. Just saying. If you were
if you were so smart, you wouldn't have tried to take him when he had the fucking high ground.
If you were so powerful, you would have fucking thrown your lightsaber right through his fucking neck. But just saying.
So
that's the better one.
I'm gonna cut it from my scene. It's gonna be from the moment they arrive on Mustafar, Obi-Wan and Padme. Just from the time they arrive on Mustafar, and then to the end where Darth Vader's like, no.
That's a big chunk. You also get the death of Padme.
Yes, because that's a fucking. I think that's
the funeral.
Most powerful.
You get have the protocol droids mind wiped. Oh no! You get that whole scene. But still, I get what you're saying. We can
Yeah,
cut
like you
some
know what I
little
mean?
chunks out.
Like cut some little chunks out.
Yeah, I
get
got you.
the whole fight after let's just say like right after.
Well, because I
Anakin-
honestly, I would count the transformation of Darth Vader as its own little scene, which is it's good, very very good in and of itself.
Yeah.
But I'm not the biggest like hater of the no, but that no does kind of ruin that scene a little
It
bit.
really does.
I don't hate it that much. I don't think it's fucking like the worst thing to
But
ever
then
happen
again, he
in
did
Star
just
Wars.
realize that he killed the one thing he wanted to protect. So it's like, how else is he gonna react? You know?
Yeah, but maybe
he didn't have to say no.
Maybe just like a no, and then like he's crushing everything around him. That'd be kind
Or
of
he
cool.
could have just said nothing, and all you hear is the.
Yeah. And he's
Like
just-
that would have been scary.
Yeah,
You just hear
you're
him
like,
breathing
fuck,
hard.
man.
You're
This,
just like,
he's like at this point, Anakin's dead. Like, Anakin's dead, and it's Darth Vader now. Like that'd be kind of cool.
yeah.
But that scene, like if you fucking watch that scene, dude, and just turn everything in your brain off and just focus on that scene, what's happening, and taking everything from that scene, it's so fucking good. If
Yeah.
you listen, you can hear heartbeats. Like you can hear his heartbeat from the moment the mask is like lowering down, and the moment it closes, you don't hear his heartbeat anymore. Like it seals him in the fucking suit, and you can't even
Wow.
hear his heartbeat. And then it pauses, and then he fucking breathes. And when he breathes, there's a puff of fucking like you can puff the smoke out because he's just like, and it blows the smoke in the air, the fog. Like,
yeah.
fuck, dude,
Because
that
I
scene's so
love-
good.
I love that, and plus, I do kind of back up the whole no thing, and it's only because he's not Darth Vader yet when he puts the thing on. He's kind of just Anakin, just becoming Darth. He just put on the persona of Darth
Yeah,
Vader. He hasn't went with it yet. You
See,
know?
this is also how I could justify it. Can you picture Hayden Christensen standing there going, "No!" I can.
all burnt up and
Yeah, no, I'm not even saying burnt up. Like, can you picture fucking Episode 2 Anakin going like, "No!" at the sky? Because I can.
Yeah.
I can. Also, why the fuck can't Darth Vader yell no, but you get Luke's fucking goofy ass, "No! No! Like, that's okay. You can have that, but Darth Vader is not allowed to give, like, a pretty somber, "No!" Goes on a little long, but, like, still.
sad because you fucking killed
Still.
Padme.
Still.
Things in your anger
Still.
you have killed her.
I think fucking, dude, you want to talk about the best part about Episode 3, Ryan? It's theories. Theories and all the extra little side shit. There's a book called Visionaries. It's a little comic. It's like a comic book where it has a bunch of ideas that they had, but they didn't really find a way to incorporate them in the movie or backstory or just post-story stuff. And it's fucking cool. There's some comics, and then there's a bunch of fucking concept art for Episode 3. Fuck ton of concept art. A lot of cool fucking shit in there. But my favorite thing about Episode 3 are the fucking, like, just, like, thinking about shit, like, theories.
Yeah.
So you have fucking, at the same exact time, Darth Vader being born, being a fucking husky, burnt, little, crispy man,
Little Hayden
being
Christensen.
brought back from near fucking death.
He should have died.
But at
He
the
would've been
but at the same time, Ryan, Padme dies. Coincidence, Ryan? Coincidence. I think Palpatine has something to fucking do with that. I think fucking Palpatine has some fucking force power that allows him to take the life force of like some people and put that in other people to keep Darth Vader alive
Okay.
while this whole transformation shit goes down.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, how the fuck do you explain that motherfucker living? Like, there's nothing really. The only thing special about Anakin is that he's like, he's not really human. Like, yeah, okay. People don't say there's not humans in Star Wars. They're humans.
They're a different name, but they're based like
They're humans. We call them humans. Everyone calls them fucking humans. And Anakin. Okay, so let's say, step back a bit. Let's say you had a Rodian, it's Greedo's race. You had a
Okay.
Rodian, and then you have a human, and they mated, and they can make a baby. They'd be half Rodian, half human, correct?
yes.
What happens when the Force is the other half?
He's Peter Quill in Guardians 2.
Right? Like, right?
Yeah,
So I
like,
always
what if that
feel
what it
like,
would be? He's
right?
like half ego.
Like, that's crazy to think about. Like, that's Anakin.
Yeah.
Anakin doesn't have a father. He's some Jesus fucking virgin birth. But it's not that. It's the Force. Fucked his mom or something like that. I don't know if, like, Darth Plagueis did some shit. No, Darth Plagueis did some shit with the Force, and the Force was fucking mad or something, and so its response was like a big fucking pulse of light energy, and they're like, I don't know what the fuck this is. It was Anakin. At the same exact time, Shmi becomes pregnant. So, and like that might be EU now, but I don't fucking know.
Who cares? It's cool. It's a cool theory.
I like that shit. There's so much little things like fucking. You know what's fucking sad, Ryan? You know what scene really makes me cry, but it's not supposed to fucking make you. It's not meant to make you cry, but it only can make you cry if you've seen the movie before.
What?
It's the scene where right before Obi-Wan leaves for Utapau, and he's like saying goodbye to Anakin.
Dude,
and he's like, until we meet again, friend. And then he's like, they say goodbye and shit. That's the last time they fucking see each other until let her go, Anakin.
It's so fucking sad.
Fuck, man. Every time I see that scene, I'm just like, no. Don't go, Obi-Wan. Don't go. Help him. He's so conflicted. Look at his fucking little eyes.
The thing
Help
about
him.
that is, like, imagine how Obi-Wan feels knowing that in just 2 days, probably I'd say about in the span of 2 days, he found out about the whole fucking Order 66 happening and all that
It
shit.
might even be sooner, dude.
Yeah, it might
Who
have been
knows?
just
I don't
the
know how
day.
long it took him to go to Utapau and then back from Utapau.
Yeah.
But I assume not a long time because
Not long.
think about how long do you think that raid on the Jedi Temple lasted? From the clones busting in to
But then
taking
again,
out
how
everyone.
long do you think it got to the word of? Well, I mean, Obi-Wan probably found out. He probably caught on to it as soon as fucking Commander Cody was like.
Well, a transmission was already sent to him by the time he left Utapau because he was leaving Utapau and then checked like, I have a transmission.
Yeah, no, but then again, he did not check. He didn't know it was Anakin
No,
that did it
he didn't know it was
until he
Anakin.
found the hologram in the
Yeah.
libraries. Which, imagine he's seeing that and where he's just in denial
Well, at
'cause
that,
he doesn't want to fucking believe it, man.
If you can see it in his eyes, he goes from someone who thinks his apprentice is already dead to someone who like, no, my apprentice caused this. And
Yeah, you're
it's
just like,
you could
oh.
see it in Ewan McGregor, and it's like,
Do you know what's
fuck, dude.
Do you know what's crazy? That's what in my mind right there was when he became fucking
Ben.
old man Ben.
That's when he became Ben, dude.
That's when he became Ben. That's when he
he
was like,
dropped
"This is."
it.
But do you know what's funny? But everybody seems to complain about Luke Skywalker doing the same thing, in a sort of way like that, to where he's just kind of holding himself out of it. But like that's what Obi-Wan did. If you think about it, he fucking
that
he
was
did
the
it for
plan.
a purpose.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
Luke did it. Although Luke
But it
had a
was
plan.
his fault.
Luke's plan was to end it all. Luke's
Yeah,
plan
to
was if
stop.
I'm the last one and I die here alone, no one will come find me. No one will know anything. There will
Yeah.
be no light
So
side.
there was a plan to it. He went there to plan to live the rest of his life out, not doing Jedi shit just to die.
Yeah. So
I think that people should just get off that because I think him doing that is probably the coolest reflection
of
in
Ben,
cinematic.
he
Like
becomes
in
Ben.
history.
He
like
becomes old Ben.
Yeah,
and that's all I ever wanted. Although, if you would have asked me and I was doing it, I would have definitely had like Jedi Grandmaster Luke Skywalker and all that shit. But whatever.
Yeah, but then again,
it's still good. It's
we
still,
might get Jedi Grandmaster.
we're gonna get Force
fucking
Ghost. We're gonna get-
Ray.
dude. Well, yeah, and Force Ghost Luke. We're gonna get Force Ghost Luke. We're gonna get, dude. All I want, dude. Force Ghost Luke, Force Ghost Yoda, Force Ghost Hayden. Force Ghost Ewan, all together. Ewan's
do you know who pops
in old man makeup.
Do you know who pops up? Fucking Samuel L. Jackson.
Holy shit! He's like, I'm here, motherfuckers, and then it ends.
What's up, motherfucker?
What's up, motherfucker? And then it. Holy shit!
That's amazing.
That'd be fucking funny.
Hire us, Disney.
Anyways,
we know what we're
back
doing.
to episode 3. There's so much shit to fucking
Sorry,
talk
I kind of
about,
went off
dude.
a tandem right there.
But like, okay, when I was a fucking kid, Ryan, I wanted when this shit came out, I wanted everything. I wanted the Legos. I wanted the action figures. I wanted all the Burger King shit. Burger King had tins, round tins with watches in them. I didn't give a fuck about wearing a watch, but I wanted them because it's Star Wars and they had one for every fucking movie. All 6. They had 6 of them. Then they had fucking like 48 different little like, they were like little figures, but they were these little fat fucking plastic things. And they could take the feet off and they became like a top. You
Okay.
could spin them like fuck yeah.
Oh shit.
But they had every fucking character, and I wanted them all. We went to Burger King so many fucking times just so I could get a fuck ton of them. And we would be like, I already got this one. And we'd go back into the Burger King and be like, hey, you guys got fucking like a different one? And they'd be like, yeah, go ahead and dig through the box. Like, fuck yeah. So we'd give them that one back and we'd dig through the box, take it back. Oh, I love Boba Fett. Fuck yeah, Boba Fett. And I get Boba Fett and fucking run out and they'd be like, have a good one. I'm like, oh, I love Boba Fett. I love Boba Fett.
That dude's probably like, I just made a kid's day.
But like, I would go home and I would fucking go on StarWars.com and read like fucking buy the Anakin's bio and I would fucking draw all kinds of shit. Like I was dude, so fucking into it, dude. Everything.
I can't imagine a world without Star Wars. That's how big of an impact it has on me.
And that's only that was only all that shit is only within the first couple weeks of episode 3 being out and shit. Solely fucking because there's other fucking movies, Ryan. There are 5 other fucking movies for me to fucking watch. So me and my friends were doing like fucking watch them all. We're watching all of them and we're fucking like, oh shit, what a fucking, oh, holy god, all this shit's going all together and you're,
who the fuck's Luke?
Yeah, dude, and you're like, dude, it was just like so fucking cool.
And it's, you know what's kind of cool? You guys watched episode 3, and then when you guys watched the original trilogy, you saw Darth fucking Vader, and you were like, oh
well, no,
shit.
Well, we fucking knew. Like
you guys already kind of knew.
Well, because Brendan had already watched Star Wars, and he knew about Star Wars. His dad was super into Star Wars, and he osmosised me a lot of the knowledge. I never got that. Holy fuck, he's Luke's father. Like I never got that.
But you don't need that.
Because I saw episode 3 for my first movie, but also he had told me that like, dude, he's fucking Darth Vader, and he's showing me like Legos. He had already had like a Millennium Falcon, and he had all this other like fucking Legos and shit. And it just like it osmosis me, and I just like it's becoming me. And now
the symbiote.
Fucking 13 years later, I'm still like Star Wars to the point to where it's my second fucking. This is my second topic on Star Wars, Ryan, and this is our 3rd episode of the fucking podcast. And there's plenty more Star Wars to fucking talk about. Mm-hmm. There's plenty more Star Wars to talk about.
Remember, guys, this topic was only episode 3.
Yeah, that's true. We have way more shit to talk about.
Now, well, we already got Disney out of the way, so that's 3 out of the way.
But with what we talked about, that right there, that's why it's my favorite movie.
Nah, I will
say it. That's why it's my favorite Star Wars movie. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, is my favorite Star Wars movie.
I look at that movie in my head, though. It's gonna sound crazy saying this, but in my own head, it's my own masterpiece.
Like, it is.
Like, it's what I categorize that movie is because
it's George Lucas's masterpiece.
Yes.
It's not your
Other
masterpiece.
Than, of course, Indiana Jones. Which is fucking...
No, that's a Steven Spielberg, man. Like, Lucas fucking has some shit to do with that, but then he also put aliens in it, Ryan. No.
Yeah.
That is George Lucas's baby. He wrote that. He directed that. That's him.
Yeah.
That's all his money.
And people who
that's him.
People who are saying Hayden Christensen's performance is not good. Have you seen episode 3? Yeah, it's fucking sometimes.
He has some moments that are not great at all. But overall, dude,
that's how he would act in my head.
Like, overall, when you think about what Anakin really is, a slave boy who obviously doesn't have that much time to learn the best social skills and everything.
Yeah.
Gets taken at age 10, the age I was when I watched Star Wars, to a pacifist... Unless it's necessary. Weird cult. They're a cult. Yeah, cult. We had the same word in mind. Cult. For the first time, Ryan, you interrupted me, but it was right. You were right. They're a cult. That's how he would act. He's never going to ever learn social skills. So what the fuck is he going to say when he fucking is like, I like this girl?
Who does he socialize
He's
with?
Like,
other people like him.
I don't like sand. Like, you ever fucking... It's the classic Eric Foreman, I love cake. Like, it's that. Like, have you ever fucking... The first time you ever talked to a girl you really liked, did you say, you come out and be like, hello, madame. I just want to say that you look rather dashing today.
Tips fedora.
No, you didn't. You probably fucking went up to her and you were like, hey, I like Blink-182. Do you like Blink-182?
No.
And she's like, no, not really. Okay.
I'll go fuck myself.
And then you ran away. That's exactly what happened. Like, so don't get mad at fucking Anakin for going up to one of the most beautiful women on the fucking planet, Natalie Portman, and saying, I like sand. Because you know what I would fucking say if I ever was next to Natalie Portman in like a really, really skimpy looking dress.
I love you.
You know what I would say? You know what I'd fucking say, Ryan? Don't you fucking interrupt me. You know what I'd fucking say? And then she'd fucking have me arrested because I look like a fucking creep.
Yeah.
That's what would happen. So you know what? He got better than me. He's doing better than me because he was able to say, I like sand. So, overall,
Of course.
episode 3.
Episode
Best Star Wars movie ever made.
fucking
Go
3.
fuck yourself. If you don't agree with me, go fuck yourself. JK, love you. Anyways, let's get out of this. Let's end this. We'll talk about episode 3 again at some point. Probably not as much as we did today, but it'll come back up at some point.
Yeah.
But we got to get on to our next topic.
My topic.
Hit me with a beat, Ryan.
Ooh ah ooh ah ah ooh ah ooh ah ah.
Ryan's topic. Ryan's topic. He's bringing you a topic. He's bringing it to you. He's got a fucking topic. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Jarvis has come for your topic.
he's not gonna get my topic. My topic today is the MCU, and what you think is great, what you think is not so great, and
Oh shit.
your thoughts expanded from that
Well-
because we have some time.
Well, I'm gonna answer one of yours really fucking fast.
Okay.
What's not so great? Nothing. MCU is golden, Ryan. The MCU is
Okay.
grand.
Okay.
The MCU is how to do things right. Yeah, couple missteps, Ryan, but the missteps are still good. The missteps of the MCU are Iron Man 2 and Thor 2. It's not that big a mishap, Ryan. It's not
Yeah.
Justice League.
True.
Like, they're their own thing. Just let Jarvis fucking around with something. He's high on catnip.
I shoved him in
Yeah,
there.
he's in my cosplay, whatever. Comic-Con's just around the corner. Like, oh my god. Anyways, but the MCU, it's like that's so broad, Ryan. It's such a broad topic.
Yeah, it is, but then we have much to expand.
20
on that, so
something,
we can
20
just-
movies,
20 movies.
21
right now.
movies.
21.
Ant-Man and the Wasp was number 20.
Yes. So we
Oh
only have
fuck,
20 right now.
that came after MC. Yeah, never mind.
Come on.
Anyways,
Okay. So, what do you think the lowest points of the MCU are, and why do you think they're the lowest points?
Iron Man 2 and Thor 2. Thor 2 just because I don't think it knew what it wanted to be. It wanted to be quasi the first movie, quasi funny Thor in Avengers, and then quasi like a Game of Thrones because it was the director of a bunch of episodes of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And it just didn't nail either of those because it was focusing on all of those.
I get that.
Iron Man 2, just because it's deep down inside, the whole point of Iron Man 2 is for you to understand Black Widow and Nick Fury and the Avengers and get you fucking geared because
it's
the
coming.
MCU's beginning. And
Yeah.
if it wasn't for Iron Man 2, you wouldn't fucking know dick about what's happening when Avengers started. But because Iron Man 2, you get all that. But yeah, at the same time, it came out 2 years after the first one. Like it's
there was an established
fairly
universe,
recent. Like
kinda.
yeah, they didn't.
They did Thor, and then it was Iron Man. Cap.
No.
No?
It went Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2.
Yes, I forgot.
Yeah, Iron Man 2 was the third movie of
Yeah.
the MCU. They
Forgot
went
the Hulk.
Yeah, the
exists
whole
in the
Incredible
MCU
Hulk, and
still.
then they forget the Incredible Hulk exists in the MCU, Ryan.
Yeah. I mean, is that a bad thing?
No, not really, because they brought back fucking Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah.
Ross is there. Hopefully he becomes fucking Red Hulk. That'd be fucking dope with his mustache.
Oh shit.
But those to me are the low points of the MCU. My personal, like, I don't really care about those movies. None. I can watch any MCU movie. Like, I'm gonna put this on. Like, all right. Like, it really doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't fucking matter.
Okay.
Even Age of Ultron. People say Age of Ultron's kind of a low point, which is sad because it's an Avengers movie. But
Yeah.
Age of Ultron has so many good fucking qualities. And
does.
it's good.
really
it's still
does.
good, and I'll watch it. If someone wants to put it on, I'll watch it.
So I'm kind of in the same boat with my missteps in the MCU with Thor 2, Iron Man 2 a little bit.
It's kind of the consensus.
Yeah, but then again, I also not the biggest fan of the first Thor either. There's some redeeming qualities in it, but it wasn't really
I think
all there for me.
I think the parts of it I still like.
I only liked it because it was Thor,
Yeah.
and like he looked like Thor, and he was doing Thor shit.
I think the parts of it that I still like are the Jotunheim scenes, like where they're on Jotunheim and you
Yes.
fight all that shit, and then at the end when he fights Loki, like that's a good
scene.
it's a good fight scene. the shit that he's saying, and he's just like, "Fight me," and like they fucking fight. Like they don't want to fight, but they fucking fight.
Yeah, which I think that's kind of a lower point in the MCU. No, I think it's above Thor 2 and Iron Man 2, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think
but
Thor 1 is
still
better, but I think it's still probably right there with Incredible Hulk for me.
Yeah,
Incredible Hulk.
And honestly,
like
I said, I forgot about the Incredible Hulk. The lowest low of the MCU is the Incredible Hulk.
Do you really think that? Do you think
Yeah.
Thor 2 is better?
Now, I think Thor 2 is better than the Incredible Hulk just because of what it has. The Incredible Hulk is still like a setup movie. You have a Tony Stark cameo at the end. That's it. That's what connects this to the broader MCU. You get a couple Stark Industries
Shit
logos,
here and there.
but that's it.
Yeah.
And then to top it all off, the movie don't fucking matter anymore.
Yeah.
Because like
really
they forgot everything except for Thunderbolt Ross. It's a different fucking actor. Betty Ross, who? The leader, who? Ty Burrell, who? Like they're all gone. Like he don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about that movie. So
which I can understand.
in that sense,
Yeah.
But it is still pretty fucking. It's the best Hulk solo movie.
Yeah.
It's the best one.
Yeah.
So you like at the same time you're like,
the one where he punches a dog nuts. You gonna choose that
yeah,
one?
Yeah, that one. Ang Lee Hulk. Ooh, they made that one like a comic book. It was strange.
It looked like a comic book in real life because the CGI was
the CGI was garbage. They had the comic book like panel transitions and shit.
Yeah,
just garbage.
They tried,
but
I think that's kind of my low points. There's not really many low points. We're kind of just uphill.
Yeah. Other than that, it's just like bam, 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 bam. Good.
But now, what is your favorite MCU movie?
My favorite MCU movie? I'm
not saying best.
Okay.
I'm saying your personal favorite.
Well, either way, I'm going to set a standard here, Ryan. I'm gonna set a rule. Cannot pick Infinity War.
Yes.
For either, even if we're gonna pick the best or your favorite.
I wouldn't pick Infinity War anyways.
I'm just saying.
Just
saying. Leaving it out there. Can't pick Infinity War because Infinity War is really fucking good.
It's really good. So what is your answer?
I think my favorite MCU movie. If there's one MCU, like I said, if anyone wants to put one on, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But if there's one that like if they told me you have to watch an MCU movie or I'm fucking like
shooting your brains out,
and you have to watch it while I have this gun to your head, so you have to try to enjoy it. If there's one MCU movie that I could enjoy with a gun to my fucking head while a murderer is fucking yelling at me, it's Iron Man. It's the first Iron Man.
Yeah.
Movie. I love that fucking first Iron Man movie.
Okay.
It started it all, so it's that trump card.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's so much there that isn't really have anything to do with this building a universe.
Yeah.
But it's building its own world. It's building the world of Iron Man, not so much building the MCU, which I feel like a lot of these movies are doing now, which is not a bad thing because that's what you have to fucking do. Because honestly, they should stop just saying like this is the 22nd movie. Like no, you're on season 3. Phase 3, you're in season 3, episode whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Because this is what it is. It's a long fucking show. Iron Man's episode 1 and Infinity War is fucking episode 19. Ant-Man and the Wasp episode fucking 20.
It's the season finale.
Like, dude.
Okay, but
Iron Man. It's Iron Man.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, and this is gonna turn into like a whoa kind of moment. But not only because is it my favorite superhero, but I think the first Avenger is my personal favorite, just because there's so much shit in that where I'm just like, that's Captain America.
That's true.
There's so, and like I just love the action sequences are really fucking enjoyable in that movie, and it's just seeing Captain America kick ass is dope as fuck. Like the scene where he bursts through the barn door and he has the shield and shit.
He has a gun.
Cool. It's fucking
He don't
badass.
care.
Because like that's Captain America.
He jumps up and he swings on that chain and he's like, tat. Like, dude,
it's cool as fuck, and the whole ending of that movie solidifies it for me. It's this whole sacrifice of them doing the whole he fucking crashed the fucking plane into the ocean and
dude,
he fucking
him and Peggy. I'm like so in. I love fucking Peggy Carter. I love that character, and honestly, she's one of the reasons why I still hold the first Avenger at like a really, really high regard. Is fucking Peggy.
And
I love Peggy. Tommy Lee Jones is fucking
Tommy
great.
Lee fucking Jones, and I really love that they did the whole turn with Bucky, to where like you didn't really think watching it in the future there would be a Winter Soldier movie.
No.
Because you just thought, they killed Bucky. That's like a comic reference. Oh, I get it. He's not gonna come back though. Like,
Yeah, they're not gonna do Winter Soldier. The fuck?
Winter Soldier, what the fuck? And then bam, second movie, Winter Soldier, which is in my opinion,
doing it.
Which, in my opinion, is the best MCU movie.
The Winter Soldier?
Yes, it's my personal opinion on what's the best. But I think that in general, that movie can be liked by anyone.
That's true. Although I knew some people who didn't like it.
Yeah, but then again, who were those people? Like,
MCU haters.
yeah, exactly. People that don't like the MCU. But I look at that movie that even if you don't like the MCU, it's just Captain America being James Bond.
Right. It's a
spy
It's a
movie.
political thriller with a guy in it, and he has like a costume sometimes.
Yeah. And it's not even like it's a fucking dope ass costume. And the whole elevator fight scene, that's a really cool fight scene. And there's just so much in that movie, like Bucky's appearance, and the whole end of that movie too, where he's fucking fighting Bucky, and I'm just like, oh my god, man, oh my fuck,
Oh my fuck! You can't say
and he
anything
gets
other
shot,
than oh my fuck.
and then he gets shot, and he's like sitting there on the ground holding his wound, and I'm just like,
And he says, "I'm
fuck
with you to
me.
the end of the line." And fuck, dude.
And Bucky saves his life, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that shit's good. But you know what I gotta say, dude?
Huh.
That was the Russo's first movie.
Yeah.
I gotta say that they outdid themselves with Civil War.
They really did.
Even if you ignore the fact that the middle of the movie is Avengers fighting each other, ignore that. At the fucking end, dude, when you have Iron Man and Captain America duking it out, not only is them duking it out great, but the lead up to that, the fucking raw acting from Robert Downey Jr., where he just like he's watching the video go down, he looks over at fucking Steve Rogers, and he's like, "Did you know?" And Steve looks at him, and one of the things about Captain America that the Russos have said that they want to make sure that they go in, they want to make sure that he never lies.
Yeah.
Captain America
He's not
never
gonna
lies.
lie.
So if he does, it's about something really fucking important to him, or it means something.
Yeah.
And so he goes, "I didn't know it was him," and then fucking Tony Stark don't believe him, so he says, like, "Don't bullshit me, Roger. Did you know?" And he just goes, like, it's so like fucking quiet, just yeah. And they fucking like he's just so mad. Like, you can see it.
Yeah,
you
you see him look at Bucky.
Yeah,
and you're just
you
like,
can see
oh,
him look
fuck.
over and just like you can see like, oh fuck, he's fucking pissing off Iron Man.
And Captain America knows.
Yeah, and the
he's
fucking
just-
helmet goes over, and you're just like, no, fucking stop. And then there's that one moment where like, up to that point, there's never a moment where Steve Rogers and Tony Stark have any hostility towards each other or fear of hostility from the other person. When Steve Rogers goes and talks to Tony Stark in that building about like he's like trying to get him to sign those pens and shit from World War II, whatever the fuck. He there's not one moment where Captain America is off guard thinking he's gonna turn and try to like capture him or something.
Yeah, because he knows that he wouldn't do that.
There's not one moment where Tony Stark is off his game because he thinks Steve is just gonna fucking like
fuck him up.
Yeah, not one moment. But at the end of that fight, when Steve raises his fucking shield up, Steve never has any intention to kill Tony. His whole intention was just to bust his arc reactor.
Yeah.
But there's a moment where Tony Stark cowers. He covers his fucking face and he's like, oh shit, this is it. Captain America's gonna fucking kill me.
Yeah.
And that right there is Zemo's goal. That was Zemo's goal, and he won. He wanted to tear the Avengers apart. And how do you tear the Avengers apart? Get them not to trust each other.
Yeah. And get the two main people to turn.
Like this is gonna sound like it's a gripe on the movie, but it's not. It's not at all. But there should never be a moment where Iron Man feels like Captain America's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
And so when that moment does happen, you go, "Fuck, man! Something fucked up has happened." And that was Zemo's plan all along. And even though Zemo in the end was gonna kill himself and he didn't do it, and the whole thing of trying to get the Winter Soldier and that didn't work, didn't fucking matter because his plan worked. From that moment on, still to this day, Infinity War's not out yet. If you're Avengers 4 Avengers 4 isn't out yet. So at this point, they have not reunited yet. He broke the core Avengers apart.
Yeah.
And Zemo has still to this day won.
Avengers
he texted
4.
him and was like, "Help Vision."
Yeah.
And he helped fucking Vision or whatever the fuck. I don't know what he texted him.
Yeah.
But
still. I love the whole, then like at the end where it's like Steve gives him a phone.
Yeah.
Because like that if there's trouble, he'll be there to help.
Right.
Because he's a hero. He's there to help whenever he's needed.
Okay. I have a thing. This is gonna be a little off topic, but it's about the MCU, so it's okay.
Okay.
At the end of Civil War, the final shot is Captain America showing up at the fucking raft and busting everyone out. Cut to Ant-Man and the Wasp. Scott Lang's on house arrest for breaking out of the raft. But how did they get caught? I like to think that there's some time between end of Civil War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, to the point to where they did some secret Avengers shit. Like, all of them covert ops took out a fucking villain, and then we wouldn't even fucking know about it because it's what they had to do, even though the people didn't want them to fucking do it. That should be its own fucking movie, dude.
Okay.
Secret Avengers, bro. Little side story. Shit. You get fucking Chris Evans back, bro. Holy shit.
Dude, fuck yeah. That'd be
I'd see the fuck out of that. Also, Marvel should just say fuck you, Fox, and just do an old man Cap in like 30 years.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Dude, fuck
Rogers?
Yes.
It's called Rogers, dude. Because you can't call it Steve. That'd be kind of sad. Like, just call it Steve. Like, oh, that's not fun.
Just Rogers.
But Rogers, like, oh, fuck, Roger, let's do this.
Roger.
But see, okay, that's what the best thing about. See, the same thing. That's the best thing about episode 3. It's the best thing about. That's how you know that something is really fucking good. When you can make theories about it. When there's lore behind it.
Yeah.
When there's all these little fucking dots to touch and connect and fucking molest with your fucking mind. You're just like, oh, give me all the information.
Yeah.
Give me all that. Vormir, I love that planet name. Oh my god.
Nowhere.
Oh fuck yeah.
Its fucking name is Nowhere.
Oh yeah. Oh, did he just say the fucking that one fucking Eternal Elder's name? Oh fuck, man. Oh my god, that means that he exists.
And the whole thing about it is that it's so cool because people's theory was, oh my god, Stan Lee's a Watcher. But no, he's a Watcher informant in the MCU and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, they took that fan theory and was like, oh, they probably didn't have that in mind. They were just like, oh, he wants to be in fucking MCU movies. He's been in Marvel movies and shit like that.
It's almost not he wants to be in them. It's like, we're going to put him in it.
They probably saw all the fan theories and shit and was just like, we can make this into something but not make it that crazy. We can in not a bad way, dumb it down in a way to where it's believable and it makes sense and to where people will just be happy with it. Because isn't anyone complaining that he's not some fucking Watcher or shit like that?
I thought it'd be cool if he was a Uatu, but they don't have Uatu at the moment because Uatu's Fox. But
January 1st, 2019, boys.
Marvel's first family comes home. That's gonna be the fucking poster, dude. Marvel's first family is home or something like that.
Yeah.
Fuck. Huh. Dude, I think it was Movie Bob on YouTube said that the way to do the Fantastic Four is they go up into space in the 60s. Pre-MCU shit. They go up into space in the 60s. Shit goes down, and what is seconds to them ends up being 50 years in Earth time. So when they come back down from space, it's modern day.
Oh.
The Baxter Building's gone. It's been torn down, and now it's fucking Avengers Tower or something. Like, what if that's what used to be there? But they tore it down because they thought that they died in space.
Okay, I have an idea.
50 years, no one came back.
And this is just a theory that I just thought of in my head. So you know like the city in Ant-Man and the Wasp when they're in the quantum realm?
Yeah.
What if back in the day Pym worked with the Fantastic Four, built the quantum realm when the Wasp got lost in there, so did they. And that little city I forgot what it's called. It's a real place. It's a real place. The Doctor Doom's fucking
Latveria?
Yeah, Latveria.
Well, Latveria is
It's a real place. Yes, but what if he did some shit? And what if it's not there on Earth anymore? What if it's just we haven't seen it? It's been mentioned.
Or what if it's not on Earth yet?
Ooh.
Oh
and
shit,
what
dude.
if when oh my gosh.
That's
dude,
possible.
I like that idea because what if the Fantastic Four are in that city? What if they're just trapped there trying to figure out a way out?
True. Like, what if they turned that into like, oh, the quantum realm is also the negative zone?
Yeah.
Holy
so, like,
fuck,
they could
that'd
merge
be
that
nuts.
together because it's already been established in the MCU enough to where it's not just, oh yeah, this exists. You just didn't know about it. Only people that read comics know about it.
That'd be fucking cool.
I think that they could totally make that work because that city is not known at all. It's just in the background of that.
Yeah, it's just there. And they said that they hit a lot of shit in the background of the
Like
quantum realm and shit. There's a
scenes.
lot of cool shit.
And it's like, I think that would be a cool ass fucking way because it's still sciencey. They could establish it to where he worked with Pym. And
That'd be cool.
I'm down.
That'd be a way to do it.
Yeah.
That'd be
And
a
it's
good
just-
way to do it.
They never mentioned it because there was only a way to get.
Well, they
The
never had
Wasp.
power, so it was never that big of a deal. It was just 4 rich people that went up into fucking space.
Yeah.
Not that big a deal. But the X-Men, Ryan.
True. Very true.
The X-Men.
The X-Men.
They're coming too.
Ooh, Scott Eastwood Wolverine.
Dude, oh my god, dude. Scott Eastwood should be Wolverine because Clint Eastwood should have been Wolverine.
Yeah.
And he basically is Clint Eastwood, just
Yeah.
a little tad bit younger.
Yeah. His face
He
shape's
really
a
looks
little
like a
bit
tiny
different.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. But I think that the X-Men coming to the MCU is the greatest thing to happen.
I can't wait. I'm sorry, Dark Phoenix, but I'm not excited
Go fuck
for your
yourself.
fucking movie whatsoever at all. I can give 2 shits about Dark Phoenix, dude.
But the X-Men becoming a thing, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. But how would you tie that in?
Bring them in from like the multiverse, because you guys keep going. They're gonna keep going bigger now. They went
Yeah,
to space, so now it's time to go to other spaces.
true. True.
Yeah, dude. What if they're from like a Earth 2, basically, kind of thing,
Oh.
and the worlds collide?
But
or
then again, me and you were talking about this a little bit ago. I remember this, and we had a thing to where something happens into where people were mutants, but they didn't have the
it's
the
not
ability
unlocked.
unlocked.
Yeah.
So then something happens in Avengers 4, and then after that, mutants unlock their abilities.
Yeah,
So then
something goes across the entire Earth that unlocks all the mutant genes,
Yeah.
and so like anyone who was born with mutant abilities suddenly has mutant abilities. But the only problem is now you're doing stories where every single X-Men character is new to their powers, including
Yeah.
Wolverine, including Xavier, including Magneto, including.
But then again, you could fake everybody and just do the whole, yeah, they've been here, but Professor X didn't want his school big. He didn't want his school to be known as a
Yeah, it's
as
been
a
secret.
as a
It's just
mutant
been
school.
secret.
It was a normal school.
Yeah, on
But
the register.
he acted normal, but everybody else in the school knew, but they couldn't say anything to get the word out there because they could be in danger if
Yeah,
they did.
exactly.
So he gets them to all keep quiet about it, but he teaches some people, Wolverine, Cyclops, Jean Grey, so you get the main people in
Your
there,
main X-Men.
because then they're in there. Professor X can be a little bit older, of course,
Yes.
and then you could have it to where he's been teaching Wolverine and all them for
You can even
a few fucking years.
You can even say that Professor X has been like hiding shit from like humans. Like,
Yeah.
If a human does see a fucking X-Men, he just wipes their mind. He wipes that from their mind.
Yeah.
Any thought of a mutant or something with powers, like he wipes it. Or
So like they could just been in plain sight the whole time.
yeah, exactly.
And that would have been the Professor X's best move.
Like the
is
first-
to put them in plain
The
sight.
first rule of X-Men is you don't talk about X-Men.
X-Men.
Like,
Second rule of X-Men: don't fucking talk about X-Men.
or I'll wipe your mind and your powers. I'm Professor Xavier. I can do everything.
Little bitch.
You little bitch.
Wheels off.
Yeah. Rolls down that way. X-Men, roll out.
Wolverine starts crawling on all fours.
What the fuck, man? We wouldn't do it. See, this is why we're not in charge of anything, Ryan.
No, I think that they can totally.
No, dude. They'll have some fucking... they have some magical idea of how to fucking do it. But... let's not worry about what's to come, Ryan.
Are you sure?
There's so
What's
much.
to come?
There's so much about what's already came, Ryan.
Yeah, there's already like 6
There's-
untitled movies coming in
No,
2020.
That's not even what I
From
mean, Ryan. I
then.
mean what's out right now. We got
Huh?
20 fucking movies.
We
There's so many
do.
fucking
We
movies in
really
the MCU,
do.
Dude.
Okay, but the real question is about that is
We haven't even didn't talk about Guardians, dude. There's
Well,
so much to fucking talk about.
there. But that's the thing. There is too much to talk about, which is why we couldn't do it all in one fucking run. Which is why this could be a part 1 MCU
Oh
fucking
my
topic
fucking
for
god!
later.
Are you hyping up next week's
No,
topic,
maybe,
Ryan?
maybe not next week.
Oh my god!
You
it's gonna
could
come
you
soon?
you could be on a cliffhanger.
Oh my god! I'm on a cliffhanger, bro. Oh my god!
Okay, but while we still have a few minutes to talk about it, let's jump on to Guardians. Let's jump on to the Guardians. We can cover 2 movies in a few minutes. That's easy.
Guardians pretty good. I like Guardians. I like that it's just like, we don't care, dude. Here's a fucking tree. Here's a fucking raccoon. And then when he wants this dude's leg, deal with it. Deal with it.
I really love.
Put it in your mouth.
I love the way that they were like, yeah. Remember all this shit remember how we were known as the grounded kind of universe? Yeah, we got Thor. Yeah, that's not really too grounded, but that's more mythology based. Yeah, we're in fucking space with different races
they fucking hammered that shit home in Thor. That it's science. You guys just don't fucking understand it yet, you fucking peasant humans. Anyways.
But I really do think that they James Gunn did a great fucking job bringing the Guardians in.
I'm gonna miss him, Ryan. I'm gonna miss him so much.
Yeah, but we have Suicide Squad 2 to look forward to, which I never would have thought. You love who?
I love James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy.
You've been spending our rent money on Guardians of the Galaxy tickets.
They're not tickets. They're like preview screenings. Dude, I love Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boy is
That's gotta be a topic at some point, dude.
Oh, yes.
Grandma's Boy, because I watched the fuck out of that the other day. I watched the fuck out of that so many fucking times. But at least once a fucking month, I watch Grandma's Boy. Cause
it's just fucking
just another day. I love fucking Grandma's Boy, man.
I need to pee out of my ass. Movie's so fucking good, dude.
Just go pee in the bushes. Pee out my ass.
But let's get back on the topic while we still have some time, because we gotta cover some shit. You know, we have to cover a little bit more.
So
Guardians 2. What do you think about Guardians 2? Better than Guardians 1?
I didn't like it better than Guardians 1. And the reason why I didn't like it better than Guardians 1 is just because I felt like Guardians 1 had so much, and Guardians 2 had that, and then a little bit more. But I felt like it could have been that and so much more.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, Ego, they had one shot of him in the fucking face on the planet. They should have fucking fought a face planet. Like,
yeah.
There should have been. There's so many things in that movie that could have been 10 times fucking better. And then there's a couple things in that movie that I feel like just don't really work for me, per se. Like the whole Baby Groot being sad in his little uniform and shit on the Ravager. It's too much. They spend way too much time on that.
Yeah.
On him trying to find the fucking little fucking logo thing and all that shit. Like, him trying to find the fin. Like, it's just too much. They spend too much fucking time on it.
Yeah,
and
I get that.
There's things like that where I'm like, that could have been a fucking space battle, or that could have been another fucking alien. That could have been some other fucking. Because the thing about Guardians was there were so many Easter eggs, and that could they like. I always feel like if there's a shot of something in Guardians, there's something there for you to find. But I didn't feel that way with 2. I felt like in 2 it was just like, it was what it needed to be, which was a sequel to the Guardians of the Galaxy. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, I wanted some more. I just wanted some more.
Yeah, I get that. But I think that they set up my favorite thing in the MCU is the whole fact, which it might be a broken record now since James Gunn is out, but the fact that they set up Adam Warlock in that shit.
Well,
I'm
if
like,
they
oh,
use James
goddamn.
Gunn's script, then Adam Warlock hopefully will be a thing.
They did have a big space battle. That whole beginning sequence before they met Ego.
Yeah,
that was a big fucking battle.
Spaceship. Like, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
and
like,
seeing like the whole like they're playing a video game.
How many space battles are there in episode 3?
Yeah. Just a good amount.
Like, there's a couple tiny ones, but still, it's a space battle. Like,
yeah.
There's something there. There's some shit happening. Like, there could have just been a bit more. I wanted a bit more of just them doing. Like, I liked the beginning because it was just them on like a little mission, just doing like a bounty almost.
Yeah.
I wanted a little bit more of that. And I didn't
that.
really care too much that they like. Peter Quill's a Celestial, and then in the end of the movie it doesn't matter. It didn't matter in the first movie because you didn't know he had the powers, and it only helped him hold the power of the stone. So then it rendered that ending useless because the whole I thought that ending was that it was their combined powers of being a good fucking team that like held the power stone.
Yeah.
But whatever, it was just
good.
him being a half god. But then they introduced that he has all this fucking power, and you're like, oh shit, he's gonna be a totally different player in Infinity War. No, at the end of this, he has none of those powers now.
And he became kind of the most hated man in Infinity War for a while when it came out.
Yeah, that's true.
Because of what he fucking did. Well, because Infinity War is its own topic itself. I feel like because I feel like Infinity War is a topic that can wait for Avengers 4 because it's kind of just a part 1, part 2.
That's true.
So I feel like we can wait for that. But
Well, you think with that we're kind of done talking about the MCU?
for now, yeah.
You know what? I want to talk about really quick. I want to do a little shout out to a little golden boy that I will never forget. Iron Man 3. Don't forget about Iron Man 3. Don't ever anyone forget about Iron Man 3.
Okay.
Because Iron Man 3 has a lot of good shit there. And that Mandarin twist is really good. And if you don't like it, you're just a whiny little fanboy from the comics who thinks it's going to be completely socially acceptable to have the Mandarin be the Mandarin. So, shut up. Anyways,
I think that closes off.
I'm done. I'm done with it.
Okay.
On to our next topic, Ryan. Hit me with a beat, Ryan.
Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum.
Happity haphazard, hypotheticals, hypotheticals. Is that even words? Doesn't matter. Hey, Ryan.
All right, let's do it.
Haphazard hypothetical time. For those of you that do not know how haphazard hypotheticals work, we have a hat. We have a hat here full of little hypotheticals.
Ooh.
For example, previous week was pitch a Friday the 13th movie,
Which we did successfully.
I think we did pretty well. I liked it. The first episode was cast a live-action Spider-Man universe, which I think we did pretty well as well.
We went into the Spider-Verse, literally.
So let's see what this week is, Ryan. I'm gonna go ahead and draw from this hat now. Shaking it.
He's picking this time.
Shaking it. All right, I have one, right?
He's going to reveal it on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh! All right, unfolding le paper. I don't know if you can hear this. I'm doing it into the mic. Ryan.
What did we get? What did we get?
Ryan, we have to make a Fallout movie.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
Make a Fallout movie. That is our topic, Ryan.
Fuck.
So what do you think? Let's see. First off, we gotta start somewhere. Let's start. When is it? Like what? Are we gonna base this off a game?
No.
Not base it off a game, but is it gonna be like a side to a specific game, or is it gonna be like its own?
It could be its own.
Well, I mean, it is gonna be its own thing, but
Well,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know that. That's what I mean. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
So I'm saying it can be its own.
Okay, so it's
I know
not.
what you mean.
Okay, so what do you think? Are we closer to Fallout 3? Are we closer to 4? 4 is 10. There's 10-year gap between 3 and 4.
I say.
Are we even doing East Coast, or are we gonna do West Coast with fucking like the New Vegas kind of area? Because
I was gonna think West Coast.
Yeah, dude. I think.
California.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking, do a vault that is kind of in the middle of where like the main New California like bases of operations are. I think that's fuck. I don't know. Do like LA. Like you can do LA areas and then do New Vegas. Like they have to go to New Vegas maybe for like a part of the fucking movie.
Yeah. Which you could tie in that.
Yeah.
There
Holy
you go.
shit! They take a fucking like how they get there though? That's the thing. You can't really travel far distances in Fallout. Oh, they can take a vertibird. The NCR have vertibirds and shit, so we have an NCR there. Maybe there's like the cons from fucking New Vegas are like invading fucking California.
Oh, I have an idea.
Okay. How? Okay.
I have the start of the plot in my head, and I want you to know how you feel. If not, we can scrap this. I just think it's kind of a cool idea. Since we're doing it in the California region, around there, I say we follow a person that was born a little years before, so the bombs have been dropped and all that shit. So it's been a little bit. He was a little kid around then, so he's growing up, and he's gonna join the NCR.
He was a kid when the bombs dropped?
Yes.
So this is like a super prequel to.
I don't know.
I don't think the NCR are there yet by then, Ryan.
Yeah.
So this, like, if you're a vault dweller, you're born in the vault.
Yeah.
Which I mean, that's fine. You can tell me your idea. Is he's just born in the vault?
Because I was gonna say he could do a thing where he wants to be an NCR, but he knows like they just don't let fucking other people in. Pretty much, you can just do it to where like, they're just like, okay, no, we're not letting other people in right now. We're just gonna fucking do us right now. Fuck everybody else, kind of.
Okay.
They're there to like they help people, but fuck them.
Okay.
We don't need any NCR Rangers. But they could do it to where they're getting invaded by some super mutants or some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Some shit like that. He goes in because he has a gun. He has a gun. He's in the fucking wasteland. You need to have a fucking weapon.
You can get one of them easy.
He can fucking help them, and then with their gratitude, they kind of will send him on some missions, and his mission is to go with some other NCR Rangers to New Vegas.
Okay.
So then they can go take the vertibird. That explains the main character kind of getting in the vertibird.
Okay.
And then you could just have it to where, I don't know what the fuck the mission is.
You gotta get some package or something. You gotta get something.
They do get some supplies.
Yeah, you can even
Quotations.
you can even set up like maybe they're getting supplies from fucking Benny, and you're like, oh fuck, it's Benny. You actually get Matthew Perry. Also, Ryan. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit crazy, but I don't think this has ever been done before. So I want to do this for our Fallout movie.
Okay.
We're gonna film 2 movies at the same time, basically, where it's up to you at the beginning of the movie, like a DVD select where you can like rated R, unrated. You select male or female. Vault dweller. So we film all the scenes with the main protagonist in both male and female.
Okay, that'd be cool as fuck.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'd watch the fuck out of that. That'd be cool as fuck.
That'd be cool. It's a good idea for that. But then again, you have to think about what's a story that's intriguing that will.
Okay, so this is what it has to be. This is what it has to be. It would have to be like he's in the vault, something happens. Maybe the vault gets raided by super mutants because the super mutants are invading. Okay, so their vault gets invaded by super mutants, and they make it out alive. Family dies. All the people in the fucking vault are just getting slaughtered left and fucking right. Vault dweller escapes. They make their way to like the nearest fucking town, and they have like their first little introduction to the fucking like real wasteland and shit.
Yeah.
They've heard about the NCR from inside the vault and shit,
Yeah.
so they want to go and join the NCR. They get there, and the NCR is like, "No, sorry, there's been like maybe something happened in their ranks." So they're like, "Right now, no one's in, no one's out. Like we're investigating some shit."
Yeah.
And so
they can get invaded.
And then as that as they're like maybe as he's there talking with them, super mutants come and start taking over everything. So they're like, "Fuck it, grab a gun, like here you go." And then so he goes, "Don't worry." They're like, do you have a weapon? He's like, "Yeah." And he pulls out like a 10mm pistol.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Take this." And then they throw him a laser rifle or something.
It could be instead of super mutants, it could be the Nightkins.
The Nightkin, Great Khans, you could do that.
I like Nightkins because they could just pop out of nowhere. They could pop off
but I like the super mutants because there's a lot really to them, and then you could into the next movies kind of delve into like FEV virus and where they came from and shit, and the whole thing where maybe this area of the wasteland is getting like is super mutantized, like to a point to where it has to get kind of like quelled. And again, I'm not the biggest Fallout lore enthusiast. Like I don't know my shit. Like to make a movie, I would go and read everything. I read the Bible. I read everything. So not everything here is going to be 100% lore accurate, obviously.
Of course.
But I mean, from what I know, I'll do my best.
Yeah.
And from,
exactly.
I mean, I bet you 100% of this probably can't ever happen just because of lore standpoint. But also, it's a fucking movie adaptation. I don't gotta follow your lore.
Exactly. I'm just trying to make a good Fallout story.
So the NCR gets fucking to shit, and they have to fucking end this mutant shit. And maybe they'll figure out like some way to fucking destroy like a big majority of the mutants in like an area, or maybe they have some piece of technology that they can get that will maybe like ramp up the FEV virus in the already super mutants and just mutant them out so much that it just kills them basically to this point. And the only way that they can get this, like the only person that can make this for them, Ryan, is 400, 500 miles away in New Vegas named Mr. House. They go to Mr. House, and obviously they're not going to let you in the fucking Lucky 38, whatever it's called. I think it's Lucky 38. And fucking Benny comes out, and he's like, "Hey, what you doing?" And they're like, "Hey, we want to NCR over here needs help." And he's like, I'm gonna go talk to the boss real quick. And he goes inside, and he's like, "Yeah, he'll help you out, but he needs this, and that." So then the end of the movie is them like doing that
for House, going back, getting the fucking thing, taking the vertibird back,
Yeah.
stopping the mutant virus, and then it ends, and maybe it ends with like fucking maybe it could end with as they get back, they do all their shit, fucking the Enclave arrive, and you're like, oh fuck, holy shit.
That'd be cool as fuck.
And maybe like at first House would be like, I don't want to fucking help you guys, but then like you can like the main character persuades like House, like talking to him, and they're like, hey, listen, like this isn't the NCR that you don't like, that wants to your Hoover Dam, whatever the fuck. This is different. We're different fucking people, and we really need your help. We'll do anything. And he's like, anything? Well, Benny here is fucking worthless, so can you go do this for me? Like, that can totally work.
Nah. I'm not worthless, boss.
And like your midpoint of the movie is like a big mutant kind of fight, like almost like a war movie, but you're fighting fucking super mutants.
Yeah.
And then your middle of the movie is like after that is traveling through a fucking wasteland, going through New Vegas and doing all that shit for House. And then your final climax is like going back and fighting off the last of the mutants and setting up your machine or whatever the fuck, doing something. I don't know.
I think it would be cool as fuck because then you get two main characters or one main character that you can follow
Yeah,
through. You
literally.
get one that
You
you
can
can
choose
get attached to.
Yeah.
You get your wanderer, your lone wanderer,
Yeah.
your fucking courier, whoever the fuck you
Whoever
played
it
as.
is.
You get that one character that you can connect to and watch grow in the wasteland of the world, which is why you like playing it, is because you feel like you're living in the wasteland. You get to watch someone that you feel connected to go throughout the wasteland. I
Yeah.
like that. I feel like that could work.
That'd be pretty cool. And then you can even have like, maybe you get some shots of like the Brotherhood of Steel doing some shit. Maybe when you go into New Vegas, you can see like Brotherhood camps. Like, they're like, what's that? Like the Brotherhood of Steel. And you're like, what? And they're like, you haven't heard the Brotherhood of Steel? You're like, no, I'm kind of new to all this.
They're like Vault Dweller, huh?
Yeah,
yeah.
They're all in the thing. They're like, you're from a vault, huh? And he's like, yeah. They're like, yeah, we guessed. Like, see, that'd be kind of cool. I could totally see that. That'd be a cool fucking movie.
It'd be funny, you know how? Because he can be dressed up in his jumpsuit, like his vault suit, and he can be like, yeah, how do you think?
Yeah,
And they're like,
how'd you guess?
In the main person can be like, it wasn't the jumpsuit or anything.
Yeah.
And he's like, wait, these aren't normal?
Yeah, no. Well, what do you mean? I thought you guys were all just kind of military, and not everyone. I should be wearing something else, huh?
and do you know what they say?
No, it's kind of cool.
No, they say, I mean, you could put something over it.
Yeah.
Like some armor.
Yeah, throw some leather straps over that. Right. And then you get the whole thing. Maybe you could even have on the way to the first fucking town, they find fucking a dog. Not dog meat, but just a dog. Let's find a dog.
Yeah.
Have a dog.
It'd be
Why
cool
not?
As fuck.
I'd be in on that.
The dog could maybe chase them back. Like the dog can like try to get them to come somewhere, so they follow it, and it runs into like his owner who's dead and like robbed. And he's like sad, so like they pet, like the main character pets him. He's like, "You want to come with us?" And at first the NCR is like, "Nah, no,
Yeah.
you're not bringing a dog with us. He's loud." But then like the dog's really good and shit, and they're like,
Bro,
"Fine, but we're not saving it."
what if he's like, at first he comes out of the vault, first thing he sees, dog. He's like, hey dog, hey, and the dog's kind of scared, and he holds out his hand, the dog sniffs him. He's like, hey buddy, you want to come with me? And the dog kind of like backs away and leaves. And he's like, oh, all right, bye dog. He goes about his merry way. And then 20-30 minutes later, when the raid on that NCR camp happens and fucking the mutants come through and start fucking wrecking shit, he gets knocked down by a super mutant with a fucking super sledge, and the super sledge is fired, and it's ready to come down, and out of nowhere, dog takes down the fucking super mutant, just takes down, like rips an arm off.
And then no, he should bite him in the leg, and then the super mutant like freaks out for a second, and doesn't freak out, but is about to hit the dog, and the main character gets up, gets his gun, and then fucking shoots him.
He like
takes him out.
bites the leg, so the super mutant goes like and the sledge comes down but misses the sole survivor, and the sole survivor, or whatever the fuck it's called,
grab for it.
Yeah, the vault door like could like grab it, or like could fucking lean forward, headbutt the fucking super mutant, and like stun him again to where he can then get up, grab his gun, and fucking blow his brains out. Like, fuck, that'd be cool.
It'd be cool as fuck, and I feel like that could be a cool fight sequence.
And he'll have his Pip Boy.
He'll have his Pip Boy.
Everyone
definitely.
in vaults have Pip Boys.
Yeah.
So he'll have a Pip-Boy. It'll be Fallout. It'll be all that. Like, but I feel like
he could walk
if
around and
you're
be like,
trying
"Where's
to
your
tell
Pip-Boy?"
a 2-hour story, like you can't sit there and be like, well, it's gotta be on the East Coast with the Minutemen and the fucking railroad and the Brotherhood and the Institute. Like, you can't do all that in a movie. You gotta do something small and slowly build it. So like, this is our first movie. Our next movie will be with a totally different Vault Dweller that you could again, male or female, but a completely different new character. That's a different story somewhere else, maybe in fucking New Texas or some other fucking state.
Dude,
we don't know. I think Texas is just Texas.
Dude, do you know what one should take place in? You know what they should venture to one time? West Virginia. Mountain Mama. All right, let's get back on the Fallout
Take
topic.
me home.
But this is Fallout topic.
Country roads. Country roads. No. Okay.
But I do think that in towards some part in the movie, or let's expand actually from the whole fight scene. Where does that take place? That takes place right in the fight when they invade. Is that
that's in like an NCR camp. So
okay,
I imagine it like buildings, and then it's all like a wire fence around them, and the mutants just come through over the hills, and there's like, "Burn!"
But what's next?
What's after that?
Yeah.
So they like quell off the first like invading ship, but they're coming back quick. So they take the that's where they like we gotta blah blah. House will help us. So they take the vertibird. They've heard stories of this guy named House in New Vegas. So they take the vertibird straight over to fucking New Vegas.
There could be one, and they're gonna leave. They're not gonna leave them, but they don't think they're gonna take them along with them. Like, well, there's a bunch of people, and his dog doesn't think they're gonna fucking take them with them. But then they're like, "Are you guys coming or what?"
Yeah, are you coming?
And they're like, "What?"
Yeah, and then they jump in.
Yeah.
Puts goggles on the dog.
He should be like, "Hey, maybe your dog want." And he's like, "Maybe you want these," and he's like, "Oh, I don't like these."
Yeah, no.
And he looks, and like the dog's like
looking at him,
and he's like, "Fuck it," and he puts the fucking goggles on. That'd
be
cool as fuck.
Like,
that'd be a decent way to use that.
Just wears the goggles.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. You do like a Pitbull Lab.
Ooh.
Brown Pitbull Lab.
Brown Pitbull Lab.
Hell yeah. But I would watch the fuck out of that. I'd watch that movie.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I mean, even if, because like, okay, so let's say timeline wise, comes out of the vault, or the first 10 minutes would be like this huge fucking like, oh fuck, and his like stumbling out into the vault, finding the dog goes away.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. Then the next like 10, 20 minutes, maybe we'll say 20, is him getting to the first town, asking about the NCR, because he knows about the NCR and how to get there. And then him going to the NCR. So then you're half hour into the movie. Is when he arrives at the NCR camp. 5 minutes into that, they get fucking invaded. Like right away, they get fucking invaded because he wasn't expecting. No one's expecting it at all. So then, there's like 10 minutes maybe, like, or like another 5 minutes of like a big fucking fight in the NCR camp. So that's 10 minutes past. Now we're at 40 minutes.
Okay.
Then they head out to New Vegas. So you have like 5-10 minutes of just like shit happen in New Vegas. They get to New Vegas. Then your next, that's, what are we at now? 50 minutes. We'll say an hour. We'll say we're at an hour. By the first hour of the movie, they have their quest from House.
Yes.
They have what they need to do for House to get what they want from House.
Okay.
So then your second half hour, like a full half hour, would be dedicated to kind of that, them dicking around in New Vegas, Sunset Sarsaparilla, all that shit.
He can get introduced to Sunset.
Maybe, dude. You know, it'd be fucking crazy.
Huh.
Someone like they're on the road in New Vegas drinking Sunset Sarsaparilla, and they found themselves a blue star on one of the sarsaparilla bottle caps. And someone runs up and they're like, "Hey, do you want that cap?" And they're like, "No, here, you can have it." And they're like, "Thanks." "Hey, did you see a guy in a checkered suit?" And they're like, "Yeah, he was over there. I think his name was like Benny." And he's like, "Yeah, that's him. Thanks." And he runs off. That's the courier, Ryan. That's the courier, boy.
Shit.
The fucking courier, dude.
Oh fuck. That'd be cool.
I'm in on that. And you can have them in like a outfit, like the
with the helmet on.
So with the helmet on, so you don't know if it's male or female. You don't know. It's like a voice.
Yeah.
So they kind of sound like this. They're like, "Hey, yeah, you want that blue star ball cap? Because I collect them." Like, it can sound like that.
Yeah.
And you just know, like, fuck, he's looking for someone in a checkered suit. That's the fucking courier.
Yeah.
And they go about their merry way.
And he's like, thank
and then
you.
they go on. So by the end of the half hour, they have
Their
his
quest
shit.
done.
They have his shit. And 10 minutes going back, dealing with House. Maybe House even tries to betray him and they have to do some shit real quick. Or something. You can't really do that because you're at this point the courier's coming for fucking Benny and shit. So
Yeah.
shit's happening in New Vegas you can't really fuck with. So they get their shit but Benny comes out, gives them their fucking shit. No, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. It wouldn't work with the timeline. Never mind. I had an idea and I just froze for a second. That's what the silence was. But no, it wouldn't work. But
Okay.
so you give your thing to Benny. Benny's like, there you go.
There you go.
And so they head back in the vertibird. Last 20 minutes is like a full war to like they have to get now that whole camp infested with fucking super mutants.
Oh.
So they need to get their camp back because all the people that didn't fucking get killed by fucking mutants all fled to like a little like side base that the super mutants didn't fucking know about.
Okay.
And so that's where they told like everyone get to that fucking base. We're heading over to New Vegas. So they go to that's what happens before they went to New Vegas.
Yeah.
So then they arrive back at that base, regroup with everyone. They go, they take down all the super mutants there, set up their fucking machine, and bam, you're done.
There's the
Soul
end of the-
Survivor's all fucking happy.
Yeah, and do you know what they say? The NCR is like, hey, we command you for your fucking camaraderie. Do you
Yeah.
want to join the NCR?
Yeah. Would
And
you like
then
to be a member of the
and-
NCR?
And he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Of course
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do.
yeah. He says, yeah. And then he's like, yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's what I came here to do. I forgot.
Yeah.
I kind of got sidetracked by a little.
And he looks at the dog. He's like, you want to join the NCR? And the dog's like,
Yeah.
woof.
Roof. He's like, he's happy with it. Let's do it. And so they give him his little NCR uniform, and then it can end with him on like a sniper's post, just looking out, looking at everything. It kind of pans out through the fucking
With this
waste-
dog.
pans out through the wasteland and shit, and it's just like going like boom, over hills, and then that little NCR base is gone because it's just so far back. It's panning so far back, and then it cuts to a crashed fucking vertibird, and you see a fucking Brotherhood Knight like stumble down and fall over into the fucking sand, and a fucking Enclave in X01 power armor walks down and looks over at like the camera, like looks directly at the fucking camera, and it's cut to black.
That'd be cool as fuck. That's a good fucking Fallout movie.
Fuck, oh my god.
I'd watch that shit so fast.
Hell yeah, dude. I'd be in
so
on that.
quick. I can't believe we came up with that so fast.
Dude,
I
it was
thought we were
easy.
gonna
It all
be
came
longer.
to us, dude. It all comes to us. We're so
flowed
smart.
together so well. I just
We're so smart.
and I like and I like the idea of being able to have a character that you can like and that you can connect to. And it's like if you're a female, go with the female version.
Yeah,
If you're a
exactly.
Male,
It's
go
up-
with the male version.
Up to fucking you. Like,
Yeah.
I'll watch the female version because I usually play female characters in Fallout. But like, it don't fucking matter. I'll watch both
I
because
watch
it'd be
both.
so good.
Yeah.
I watch both just to see the subtle differences of how the actors kind of interact with each other.
Do certain shit.
Because
Yeah.
it'll be different takes. It's not like you just green screen insert a female. Like no, it's different takes of
Yeah.
the same scene, same shot and shit. Like, but you literally are like, all right, shoot the scene. They shoot the scene. They're like, all right, cool. You leave. You come in. Shoot the scene. Like,
Yeah.
that's how you. And then you just
And if
separate.
they do it a
them.
little bit different, that's fine because that's what would happen. A
Yeah,
female
it's
would do
fine.
something
People-
different.
yeah.
A man would. I feel like
It's the same basic decisions. It's the same basic dialogue. It's the same basic
Yeah.
everything. But maybe there's one.
Mannerisms are
Maybe there's
different.
one character that that like wouldn't be very fond of females, so they
Yeah.
might just look at them differently.
Benny could hit on.
Yeah,
the chick if he
exactly.
wants
Benny,
to.
yeah, it's instead of Benny being like
Hey, fuck
like
you.
nice shoes to the guy, he could be like, I really like your hair, madam, and like he's just something different, something
Yeah.
slightly different.
So like there would be slight
Yeah.
differences. In
Or
the
if
way
there's
that people
or
communicate.
or for the dude guy, some like he comes in and the NCR people are like, another fucking guy. or something like just
Yeah.
some little like
Another
slight
dude, huh?
slight little things,
Ah,
but overall it's the same script.
yeah,
They're
of
shot in
course.
the same script,
Same dialogue, same everything.
except maybe instead of referring to like that guy, it's her.
Yeah.
Instead of like he, it's her. Instead of
Yeah.
she, it's him, and vice versa, and all that shit.
I think that could definitely work for a fucking movie. And I feel
It
like people
would
watch.
and
that.
that could definitely work for a movie, right? It
Would.
can definitely work for a movie. It is
Yeah.
a fucking that's a movie right there. It needs to be fucking made. If you're listening out there, Bethesda,
just fucking throw some money in. Like, fuck Fallout 5. Just make a movie. Start making
Hey,
movies.
We
Fuck
got
it.
you, boy. We
Bethesda
got you.
Entertainment, dude. Just make Bethesda Entertainment. The Bethesda Film Company, dude.
Ooh.
I'll run that shit for fucking free. Just hit me
Yeah.
up, Bethesda. Hit me up, Todd Howard. I'll make your fucking movie.
We
But
love
with
you,
that,
Todd.
Ryan,
That's
that's the end of
the end of a
I
haphazard.
think we've completed Haphazard.
Ooh.
I think we did pretty okay on that one.
So did I. I really do
In
think
fact-
we did too.
I think that might be our best one yet.
Yeah.
I think it might be, Ryan.
You think that's better than Drake Bell Spider-Man?
I don't know, man. Josh Peck, Harry Osborn. I don't know, man. I think it is. I'm
Bryan
gonna say it.
Cranston,
You know what,
Dog
Ryan?
Pound.
We'll let the audience decide. Go ahead down in the
decide.
comments down below and let us know if you preferred which episode of Haphazard Hypotheticals have you preferred so far? Episode 1, episode 2, or episode 3? We'd like to
Yeah.
know.
And just your general discussion on how you guys perceive what we were saying, because I mean, we like
Yeah,
to see
that's
other people's
So
opinions.
much shit we
because
talked about. Like,
Ours is probably different from your guys's. So.
I want to know what you're saying. Thanks, everyone, for watching. If you like this week's ramblings, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new episodes. If you have an idea for a future topic, leave a comment down below or tweet us at Buck and Ryan. That's Buck, the letter N, Ryan. Thanks again, everyone. See you the next episode. Love you.
See ya.
Bye.